Hey guys, Brad here with Killer Bass Guide Service, Bass Pro Shops Nitro Mercury Pro from right here in Sevierville, Tennessee. And everybody's been waiting on the Where's the Bite videos to start up again for 2018, and I thought, what the heck, let's knock one out today. I had a little bit of time after Shuggy played some basketball this morning to run down to the lake and put in about 3 or 4 hours, do a little scouting for some trips coming up. And here's what's going on. It's the middle of March. The water temperature is about 54 to 56 degrees depending on where you're at. And the 3 baits that I'm going to try to use today to target the bass are, you guys know, the old DT6, Killer Bass Baits Killer Jig. That is October Crawl. That's one of my favorite colors to use anywhere except the Tennessee River. Lucky Craft Table Rock Jerkbait. Alright, so let's see what happens. I'm going to be fishing on Norris today, like I said, about 3 or 4 hours, and see what goes on. And let's see if we can come up with some good info for Where's the Bite. Hang on, I got a little bit of video coming. We're going to try to put this whole day together in one short video for you, so you got the full gamut of Where's the Bite. I'll catch up with you after we get done and give you the day, I guess, in perspective and what we done, and go from there. Guys, I appreciate it. My name is Brad, and like I said, hang on, check out the catches. I'll catch up with you in just a bit. Peace. Look at there, boys and girls. He liked it. Look at that big girl coming at ya. Oh, shoot. Oh! Woo! Oh, come here, big girl. Look at there. Oh! She wrecked it. There it is. Alright guys, it's been a pretty good day, I'm gonna have to say. I've only fished about 3.5, 4 hours, something like that, and we've had a limit with some pretty dadgum good kickers to go along with it. What's went on today, like I said, we're in the middle of March. The water temperature's around 54, 56 degrees. We've got good watercolor because we had a lot of flooding, you know, a couple weeks ago, and it's really made the fishing good. What I did was I targeted main channel banks that would lead back into creeks, and I used the 3 baits that I discussed on the front end of this thing. I threw a DT6, I would flip a jig to isolated wood, and then I would throw a jerk bait really just when I looked down and I would see balls of bait on my depth finder. The jerk bait didn't do that much today. I think I only caught 1 small one, but the jig and the DT6 were really the juice today, so they're biting the thing really good. So the month of March is the way it is every year. It's really good. I'm gonna say we probably caught, or I probably caught, I don't know, 15, 18 fish or something like that in about 3 or 4 hours. And so let me real quick, I'm gonna show you again what I've been doing and what I've been using. Now you guys know me that follow me. That's the, I think it's called the Dark Brown Crawdad by Rapala. That's the DT6. And remember, I always change my hooks, okay? Put those Mustad short shank triple grips on there and you're not gonna lose any. I crank it on a Killer Bass Rods Trident 7.3 medium heavy, and I use P-Line Floor Clear 15-pound test. The Floor Clear is what I use, and of course that's a Bass Pro Shops Pro Qualifier reel 5.2 to 1, because I don't care how disciplined you are, you're going to end up winding your brains out, and if you've got a 5.2 to 1, you're not going to overcrank that plug. So there's the DT setup, okay? The jerkbait, like I said, it didn't really pan out all that much today, but I like to throw a jerkbait this time of year, especially out on deeper main channel type banks. That's a Lucky Craft Table Rock, Bass Pro Shops Pro Qualifier. I jerk with 12-pound P-line Tactical. Now, if y'all ain't tried on this new P-line, the fluorocarbon, this stuff is the real deal. It is hammer tough. So you need to get some of that and try it. And the rod that I use to throw a jerkbait on is a Killer Bass Rods Trident Series. It's a 6/8 medium heavy. I'm short. If I use a long one, I slap the water. So that's my jerkbait setup. Now, what caught the big one of the day was the Killer Bass Baits killer jig. That's a 1/2 ounce. That's October crawl. And I put a 4.5 inch black with blue flake chigger crawl as a trailer, and you can see I threaded up on there to make my jig a little bit more compact. Like I said, that's Killer Bass Baits killer jig in October crawl. That is one of my favorite colors, bar none, when I'm not on the Tennessee River. Okay, the rod is a 7.3 Trident heavy. The reel is an Abu Garcia 8-to-1. It's a Revo STX, and I'm gonna tell you the reason I use this Revo is my hands are not giant. It fits my hand good, and it comes in that 8-to-1 ratio. I like to make 2 cranks and catch up with one. All right, so it's a good little reel to flip with. And the line that I'm flipping with, again, is that new P-line Tactical 20-pound test fluorocarbon. Look, don't go below 20. I don't care what anybody says. Just keep 20 on your flipping stick and you'll be fine. Sometimes I even flip a 25 if it's really, really heavy. All right, but 20-pound fluorocarbon is going to do a great job for you. You're not going to have to retie all day, and it's not going to matter whether you're getting a bite or not when you're crashing the jig down beside a log or a laydown. It's a reaction thing. So those are the 3 baits. Now, something I want to remind you is I want you to pay attention, or I hope you paid attention when you was watching some of the some of the short video cuts and some of the pictures. If I was cranking that DT6, I was really tight to the bank. Okay, pay attention if you do to how I was working the jerkbait. A lot of guys, maybe work them different or whatever. I get a lot of bites on that thing, and I really like to work it erratic. That may be something that can help you out. And then also on the jig, do not be afraid to put that sucker in where you really think it's going to get hung. Heck, get hung, okay? Let one get you unhung. I have so many clients that get in my boat that are afraid to put baits in places because they think they're going to lose them. Don't even let that come into your mind. My #1 motto is, I can't catch him until he bites. So if I've got to put it in the middle of a brush pile that I have no business being in to get a bite, I'm going to do it. Guys, this is the first Where's the Bite for 2018, middle of March. Water temperature is about 54, 56. Had a pretty daggum good day. Give me a shout if you want to book a trip with Killer Bass Guide Service. Also, please stop by Bass Pro Shops and pick up all these cool items that you're needing. Everything that I talked about today, you can get at Bass Pro Shops. Also, if you're in the market for a new boat, now's the time to pick up a new boat. There's a lot of good sales going on at Sevierville Tracker Marine. A lot of 17 models that they are putting on sale to move, okay? So if you're in the boat market right now, now's the time to head on over to Sevierville Tracker Marine. Check out, get you a new Z21. You will not be disappointed. Guys, my name is Brad. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm just a redneck that likes to fish, and it tickles me to death that y'all like to hang out. Guys, be safe. God bless. I'll see y'all in April. Peace.